Kids Cooking Adventure, and today we've received a parcel from Compass Cooks. It has 3 recipes inside and some information about a specific country. Let's have a look. So we got a letter from Compass Cooks. It looks like the specific country is Italy, and it's got some information about Italy. We have all the recipes, so let's have a look, Dan. So we have gnocchi with tomato sauce. We have the tomato sauce recipe to go with the gnocchi. We're going to make these 2 today. And so we also have semifreddo and pizza, but we're going to make those another time. So we have some information about the Compass Cooks friend who lives in Italy, which is quite nice. And then there is, oh look Dan, it's a map of the whole world and all its foods. And there's lots and lots of different foods, which is like there's a specific food for every country, which is also really nice. We've got
sticker of Compass Cooks.
Yeah. We've got all these, they've got a postcard and 2 stickers. It's also quite nice, and we've got all the ingredients. So let's put all this away and have a look at our 2 recipes. So we have our 2 recipes. We have the Italian tomato sauce recipe and we have the gnocchi recipe. Let's have a look at the ingredients. So we have 2 teaspoons of dried oregano and 1 bay leaf, which come with the Compass Cooks package. So you see the oregano there and you have the bay leaf. You have 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is here. 1 small onion, which is here. 2 cloves of garlic, we've got 1 here and the other one's in the bowl. And 1 can of chopped tomatoes.
Chunky chopped tomatoes.
Yes. Now for the gnocchi, we have our potatoes, 600 grams. We have 2 egg yolks. Yes. We have about 200 grams of plain flour, which come with the Compass Cooks package as well. And we have the tomato sauce, which we need to make. Let's get started. Right, so Dan, do you want to read out the instructions?
Okay. Step 1. Separate 30 grams of flour for dusting and set aside into a small bowl until step 9, okay?
Right, that's done. So we've got 30 grams of flour here and 170 grams of flour here. Dan, what's step 2?
Wash the potatoes and put them into a large saucepan of cold water, keeping them whole with the skins on.
Okay, let's go and do that now. Right, Dan, what's step 3?
Bring to the boil, turn down to simmer cooking until they are tender or easy to cut through. This should take around 30 minutes. The bigger the potato, the longer they will take.
Okay, so let's turn it on. Right, now that the potatoes are on, Dan, what's the next step?
Meanwhile, you can start to make your real Italian tomato sauce.
There you go.
Step 1, chop onion.
So, and I'm chopping the onion. Dan, you can do the next step. So,
Step 2, crush the garlic. Use a garlic crusher if you have one. So we've got our garlic here, and we're going to pop it in a garlic crusher. There we go.
hold it over the plate. Use your muscles, Dan. My onion's flying everywhere.
Oh, so close.
Now that the the onions are chopped and the garlic is crushed, what's the next step, Dan?
Step 3. Heat a saucepan over a medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Let's go and do that now.
Step 4. Add the chopped onion and cook gently for 10 minutes or until it softens and becomes almost see-through.
Okay, the onions are ready. Right, Dan, what's the next step?
Step 5. Add the garlic and oregano. Keep stirring for 3 more minutes. Be careful not to burn it.
There goes the garlic and the oregano. We've taken the leaf out. Stir for another 3 minutes, isn't that right, Dan?
Yeah.
3 minutes. That's good.
Step 6. Add the chopped tomatoes and the bay leaf. Mix it all together.
Right. Tomatoes. Don't forget the leaf. Be very careful because it's spitting out very hot tomatoes. Right, so now that it's bubbling, what you want to do is turn the heat down to a low heat and let it simmer for 20 minutes. So the sauce is on. Dan, what's step 5?
Step 5. When the potatoes are ready, drain and wait for them to be cool enough to handle.
Let's check. Hot potato, hot potato, oh. No, definitely not hot. Too hot. Now that they are no longer hot potatoes, Dan, what's the next step?
Step 6. Use your fingers to remove the skins and then mash the potato finely.
So we've peeled the potatoes and mashed them finely. Now Dan, what's next?
Put the mashed potato into a bowl. Add 1 egg yolk and half of the remaining flour. Mix and then combine using your hand.
Okay. Egg yolk.
Half the remaining flour now.
It's all gooey. Don't touch.
It's dripping.
Now let's mix it up.
It said with your hands.
No, it's a first mix.
Step 8. Add the second egg yolk and the remaining flour. Combine until you have a smooth dough with no lumps.
Right, so add the next. Can I have the other egg yolk, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to add that in?
Yep.
I'll do the rest of the flour. Okay, now I'll do the flour.
No chocolate inside.
The dough is nearly ready. We've got it out the bowl because it's easier, and now I'm pretty much kneading it like pizza dough.
How did it feel?
It's very squishy. It's got a little bit different texture. It's got more sticky, and it's like it doesn't bounce back like pizza dough. So now I think it's ready. So what's step 9? What
Cut.
8?
Step 9.
What is?
Cut the dough in 7 evenish pieces. Dust your work surface with some of the flour that was set aside in step 1. Roll each piece of dough into a long snake and then sliced into gnocchi size portions, roughly 2 centimeters. Put your cut gnocchi onto a floured plate. Ensure that none of them touch each other, otherwise they might get stuck.
Now that it's all combined nicely, cut it up into roughly 6 pieces. 2.5 and 3. And then roll them up really thin
Into sausages.
So now that they're in a line, cut them into 2 centimeter pieces.
That's that one done. Right, now we're just going to grab another one. Then we roll it into a sausage.
Now we put them on the chopping board. So now we've got 2 trays of gnocchi. Make sure to flour the bottom before you put them on, otherwise they'll get stuck. So the next step is to put on some boiling water in a saucepan and wait for that to boil until it's bubbling. Then carefully drop them in one by one, or they're going to get stuck as you pour them in, because they're just going to get all like bunched up and stuck. So let's go and do that now. I'm going to put them in one by one, carefully. Now Dan, do you want to put a few in? Boink! Yeah, because when it goes in, all hot water just splashes everywhere. So that's the last one. So now we have to wait until they start floating. That's the sign that you know they're ready. Then take them out with a spoon like this. Right, so as you can see, they're floating, so that means they're ready. So get a spoon like this with holes in the bottom. And to make sure you hold it so all the water drains out. So that's all of it. Dan, what's the next step?
Step 11. Serve in bowls topped with parmesan or other cheese and enjoy. So we've got parmesan right here.
See, it's right there. It's got the Italian flag there. And what they mean is they put the thing in the bowl, then put the sauce and then the parmesan. So now it's in bowls, add some sauce. And Dan, you can top it with parmesan. And don't eat it all.
Why isn't this parmesan grated?
Also, you have to remove the leaf.
Oh, who's going to have the leaf? Nobody. Why do you need to remove it?
Because it's not tasty.
Oh,
So we put a bit of parmesan on.
so basically the pasta sucks with the
Yeah.
taste out of it. That's not enough parmesan, though.
Right, let's should we try?
Yes. Fork.
Num num. Very tasty. Delicious. Extremely tasty. Hope you got the same result. Thank you for Compass Cooks for sending us this box. If you want to get one yourself, click on the top link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.